I'm mic'd up.
All right.
All right. So this is Angie Goodes, and we are at Sessions with Sage, Volume 2. Who am I talking to?
My name is Mike Woodz. Nice to meet you.
Mike
Woodz. Yeah.
Mike Woods. Almost like backwards.
That's where I come from.
You see that?
Good job.
And you see that?
Yep.
So are you performing today?
I went up.
You were just on stage,
I was up like 2 sets ago. Yeah.
Yes. What was your thought process behind the energy that you brought to the stage today?
So I've been doing this for a little while, and I love practicing my craft. Usually when I make a song, I'll practice it so many times so I can't get it wrong, so I have more time to focus on, performing or getting across to the fans in the audience and stuff like that. I've somewhat struggled with that in the beginning of my career, but now it's kind of like you need it. You need to have those people with you in your circle. You need to have people keeping their eyes on you no matter what you're going to do.
Yes. So what do you think changed? Because you said in the beginning you struggled with it, right? So what was it that made everything kind of start to fall into place for you?
I was kind of, I was sick of people just looking at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just give them something to look at anyway, right? So I kind of just changed my tone and how I speak to them. And I feel like I'm talking to one person rather than 1,000 or 100 or 10 people. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So that's kind of where it's come from. I have a lot of my close friends and family coming to shows, which gives me a lot more confidence and stuff. So I feel more comfortable talking like that on stage too.
I love that because you know what? It just makes it so much easier when you actually have people in the audience that you can recognize. And then you're like, I'm talking to mom.
I'm basically right there, right?
Me, you, mom, we're vibing. You know what I mean? And that just really makes it easier. It helps you to get over stage fright and all of those things as well, right?
And, I've come a long way, and I'm only going up from here, right?
What's the goal?
That's a good question. I'm thinking about that question a lot. I know I do. I know. I want to be able to provide, for myself, people around me, the industry itself, I feel like hip hop in its self-existence is kind of on a downfall, and I want to bring it up. I want it to be somewhat of a change where people can come and listen and have somewhere to reach out type thing. You know what I mean? I want to be relatable. I want to be engaging. I want to, let people know that they're not alone.
I love that.
Because I'm still here too, and I've come a lot of things, and you're still here. You're still one person. Don't let anybody change who you are as a person. Strive for your greatness. Make sure anything you get gets to it. Right?
I love that. So, especially having gone through the pandemic and everybody was isolated, literally. It's good now to see that we're actually opening up and people are coming back together. And I love that you're saying, listen, you're not alone. We are literally all here together. And we're going through this experience together.
And there's nobody else you can count on but yourself half the time too, right? Right?
100%.
You know it.
You and I always say that I'll never let myself down. I will never let myself down. No matter what it takes, I'm going to do it, right? So if you just hold yourself to that standard,
nothing can beat you after that, right?
Nothing can beat you.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Love that. So do you have any music out?
I have a lot of singles out. I've been releasing music since 2019.
Oh, wow.
So it's been about 5 years. 5 years now.
So do you have any albums or EPs?
I have an EP coming out in March. As of till now, it's been in the works for 2 years.
Oh, geez.
So it's a long process. I'm doing live instruments on it. I'm bringing out a couple.
Are you actually playing instruments, or are you bringing in musicians?
No, one of my really close family friends, or childhood friends, he plays drums in a matter of bands, and I had to bring him out just because I don't get to see him too much. So whenever we're in the studio, I get to connect with him again and have fun and stuff. So.
Love that.
And I've got a couple other features on the album as well. Not really anybody from my area, but a lot of guys I've gotten to know in the music side of Toronto, as you can see, right? We're such a small, collective of people. It's so hard to not know a lot of the people in the industry right now.
And you have to keep that network, right?
That's it.
What do they say? Your network is your net worth, right?
Right.
And it's so true too, right?
True.
Getting those networks. I love your pens, by the way.
Thank you very much.
They are actually fire.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
First floor.
What?
First floor.
Really?
Hey, I stay on the lookout. I know what I like, It's not expensive stuff. I like looking good on a budget.
Right? Like, I won't see anybody else's.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Right?
So, all right, let me ask you this. Because you know how the industry, like, especially in Toronto,
Yep.
is so close-knit.
Yep.
Did you find it hard for yourself to, like, make your name? Like, I'm Mike Woodz. I'm here. Like, did you find it hard to make that name for yourself where you can now bring in instruments, like musicians and stuff into your EP and stuff like that?
In the beginning, I feel like it was there was a difference between all the people that were around me making music to myself making music. I'm not very into like drill. I'm not into like the Toronto style of rap. I'm very influenced by a lot of American and South American artists and stuff. So I, pick pieces that matter to me and I can produce myself.
Yeah.
And I just know my style is not Toronto. I don't know what it is. I know I'm born and raised Toronto, but my style is not Toronto.
So who would you say? Okay, so if we were to pull out your iPod, people still use iPods. If we were to pull out your phone,
Nobody uses iPods.
who uses iPod anymore? Come on in.
They got their iPod on their wrist.
You know what I'm saying? If we were to pull out your smartwatch, right, or your smartphone, who's number one in your playlist?
Number one right now is JID.
JID.
JID. He's from Atlanta, and I've just been inspired by him. There's like, he has albums that are just like from press play to end, you can't skip. You can't skip.
Those are the best.
Those are the best, right?
Yeah.
And he's young and he's ambitious and he's hungry and he's on the rise right now,
Yeah.
which is, he's catching a lot of eyes. He's got a totally different style. He raps very fast, but he has a lot of cool references, which I'm very influenced
I like
by.
that, yeah.
Knowing stuff that other people don't know right off the bat, that's my type of tea.
I like that
Yeah.
because it makes people think when they're listening to your music.
Exactly.
And they're like, oh shit, did he really just say that? And they might actually rewind it a little bit to like hear it again.
We look at the lyrics multiple
Read the
times.
You know, I love that.
That's what I want to bring. The first song I did tonight, it was like a poetry type thing. Like the song I have, it has live drums on it, but I came out without drums. I just wanted everyone to hear what I've done. I've done this song a couple times at shows, and like tonight, it kind of like showed how much it actually mattered to other people listening. Other shows, people are just talking, and it doesn't feel like a show. Everyone's waiting for the smoke break.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the difference with sessions at Sages. There's no smoke breaks. You gotta enjoy the music,
Yes.
no matter what it is. It's really good.
And you can't see it, but the audience, right now there's a performer and the audience is literally engaged. Like they're paying.
Eyes are glued up.
Yes.
They don't know where to go.
That's the beautiful thing because I've been to performances where people are on the stage and everybody's talking, and I feel bad for the artist on the stage at that point, right? Because it's like, what are you doing? That's such, I mean, I'm doing interviews, no disrespect. I was asked to do it.
A real reason to be here, though.
Yeah.
A real reason to talk during it. Yeah.
Exactly. Right?
Yes.
So the EP is coming out in March.
March, so probably around my birthday, like the beginning of March. Yes.
So it'll be a happy birthday gift for you.
Type thing. Yeah.
I love that.
I deserve it. After a long awaited time.
You know what? You gotta try really hard to put it out on your birthday.
I've been really
You gotta
trying.
make that the goal.
I've been
Like
thinking about that.
it's gotta come out on the birthday.
Usually when I procrastinate a lot, but if I give myself that deadline, I'm meeting it.
Yeah.
So I'll make the decision right now. March 9th, the EP is coming out.
March 9th, the EP is
The
coming
EP is coming out. I don't have a name or nothing, but you'll see an EP on March 9th.
Yes, Mike Woodz EP is coming out on March 9th, 2025. It's gonna be on all digital platforms.
All platforms, YouTube videos and music videos will be coming out with that as well.
Love it.
I really like try to set up everything. I don't try to just throw out a single for nothing. I want to have purpose behind my stuff.
Right.
It's been a minute since I've put out a music video, but all the music I've put out since then has kind of just reflected and gave some perspective on what I've been doing in my off time and whatnot, right? But music videos are coming, lyric videos are coming. features are coming, connects are coming. It's gonna be Mike Woodz' year in 2025.
I love
I
that.
read that right now.
The year of Mike Woodz,
I
2025.
like the sound of that.
Yes.
Sounds good. For the woods. Yeah.
The year of the- We're coming through the woods.
Coming through the woods.
Shuffling through the woods. We got our backwoods and we're going through the woods.
So watch your face.
Watch out for the branch. How can we find you? We're looking for you on social media. What's your handle?
I'm on everything, but I go by Mike Woodz with a Z at the end. MikeWoodz
Zed.
with a Z.
With a Z.
With a Z.
With a
Right there,
Z.
just like that.
Yeah.
Just like Angie Goodaz.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With a Z. All right.
But I would,
With a Z.
I'd prefer if you could, shoot me a follow on Instagram. I'm most active on, and follow me on Spotify. That's where it counts the most right now. Until then, if you got Apple Music, I'm on Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. I'm on everything.
Love it.
So
He's everywhere. Mike Woodz is everywhere.
I
Like
will
the
be
woods.
everywhere. You'll see.
Love it.
You'll see.
2025 year of the Mike Woodz. And March 9th,
March 9th.
the EP's coming out.
EP's coming out.
Happy birthday when it comes.
Thank you very much, Angie. Thank you for having me.
You're very
It was
welcome.
awesome.
Thank you for talking to me.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was honestly like one of my first real interviews.
Really?